Welcome, friends. Lost Scarf here, and it's time to see how far this poofs. Bam! Bam! That's how poofy this hair is. So, the camera doesn't pick it up well, but this hair curls up very well. Like, I have, drills after I shower. It's weird. After I just take a shower and just dry it off, I have drill hair. And so, I could perfectly cosplay that naturally curly hair girl from Charlie Brown. That's an old-ass reference for some of you. Some of you are much younger than Charlie Brown. But there's a character where she's all about how her hair is just curly. And my hair curls. It is crazy. Apparently my mom was just really unhappy about that. Where she's like, my daughter's got the straight hair and my son's got the curly hair, but I want it the other way around. My mother really wanted a daughter with curly hair and a son with straight hair. Did not happen. Did not happen at all. Alright, so this is the third take of this vlog. I have lost my mind because I've been working every day for this month, and I'm still going to be working every day for the rest of this month, so I'm losing my mind. There are no thoughts in here. No thoughts head empty. There is nothing in there. And so I keep saying some wild stuff, and then I'm like, no, that can't work. No, we can't do that. So let's see how this one goes. Telling you things about the channel. And then we out. Okay, and then maybe a thought or two, and then we're out. Something philosophical. Things of the channel. We have a third Amiibo fight tournament this month. It's coming out Friday. It's pretty good. There's some very entertaining fights in there. I'm really happy with how my Amiibos have grown. There's some really good fights. I'm really happy about these fights. And I'm excited to see how next Amiibos will go in the future. That's one thing. Other thing is, Kirby podcast, I've recorded episode 41, 42. Eventually I'm going to record 43 and 44. Maybe 45. And after that, should be Kirby Superstar getting worked on. So I'm excited about that with the podcast. Basically a podcast, I've just stopped trying to get guests right now. I think everyone's just too stressed out to do things. But as the truth of the matter is, with the pandemic and everything, people just don't have the mental energy to do a lot of things. They're just really tired. Honestly, because you're just so stressed out from what's going on. So people don't really feel like talking to strangers, because talking to strangers does take energy. So I've just stopped trying for now. In the future, I'll try again. But right now, doing Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Episode 5 was very entertaining. I can't wait to do the podcast on it. And I can't wait to see episode 6. 5 was really good. Like 1, 2, and 5 are probably the best episodes. So excited to see how 6 ends it. But I don't know. I think their problem is Marvel keeps putting in too many things, but doesn't make enough solid ground. And I'll say that in the podcast. But I feel like it could have been better. It's really good, but it could have been better. Star Trek. So in the future, there is going to be a Star Trek watch and rank. So we're gonna watch the first Star Trek movie and rank it. Well, you can't rank anything. It's just the first one. We'll talk about it. We'll say how we feel about the movie. Like, the first half is, hey, we're going to watch this movie. Everyone join us. Let's go check out this movie together. Break. And then after, our thoughts on it. You can make comments and what do you think about it and everything. And then we rank. Obviously, the first one is just the one movie. After that, there's going to be a second movie. So then we can do a rank. And then so on and 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 so on. There are the original 6 Star Trek movies, there's the 4 TNG movies, and then there's the 3 J.J. Abrams movies. So there's a lot of movies to go through. And we're going to go through that entire journey, and you can join us on that. That should be pretty fun, I think. Channel stuff, Professor Layton LP right now, voice LP. A little inconsistent here and there on some of the voices, but some are really good. I've got some really good voices I'm proud of, and there's some voices I wish I would do a better job of being consistent with them. LP after that, I don't know. I want to do Resident Evil 8, but we never did Resident Evil 7, so I don't know. Like, I want to do 8, and there's a big reason why. There's a very big reason why. I just like the joke of, you're running from her, but you're not running too far or too fast, so you can keep an eye on her, because hello, that lady. Lady, Demiscu? How do we pronounce it? Demiscu? How do you pronounce her? How do we pronounce that? As a big lady in a lot of ways, and hello. I don't understand, man, in some things. Okay, look, we all are shallow in things. We all have our shallowness about different things. Okay, fine. I can accept that. I should accept that. But for me, see, this is where okay, you gotta word this right or else I'm gonna sound like a total jerk. For me, when it comes to the dating pool, I will date everything. I just swipe right. I just swipe right. Just keep swiping right. Just keep swiping. That's all I do. That's all I do. Because I like women. I love women. I'm very attracted to women. Tall, small, this size, all the way to this size. Women are just fun. I've dated varying sizes, varying personalities. And be honest with you, there's one personality I need to get away from. I am very much attracted to crazy, and I have dated a lot of crazy. And that is not good for the long game. Being very honest with you, I have dated a lot of crazy. Crazy is fun. Crazy is very fun. But you can't marry crazy. You just can't. It's highs and lows, and when you have marriage involved with that, that's I don't think that's safe to do for a marriage. I really don't. You need to temper that. When it comes to dating, date everything. Because honestly, you're spending your teens and your 20s trying to figure out what you actually like, what you actually care about. Superficially, you can figure that out pretty quick. Like you know what attracts your eyes. You know what pulls your eyes there. But if you also want, what's in here to feel fulfilled as well, you got to find that, and dating finds that for sure. You want to find someone who just matches what you want. Like for me, no, romantically speaking, what I want at the end of the day is I want someone who we can prop each other up. Like someone who I support and someone who supports me, kind of thing. That's what I really want. Like it's really like a partnership of reliability, something like whatever the right word for that is. Someone who cares about me, someone who supports me, and someone who I care about and I want to support. So when I'm down, they help me stay up, and when they're down, I help them stay up. I find that romantic. I find that very romantic. And then with kids, it's the same thing of obviously when they're little hellspawn. I'm okay if my kid's a little jerk. I'm okay with that. I will try my best to make them not that. Because you can't really, it's a gamble what kind of kid you're going to get. You just have to hopefully help them become something better. But if they're quiet, if they're crazy, if they're loud or whatever, just try to work with them to become a better person. And I think I'll follow Mr. Rogers with how best I can figure that out. Where was I? Where was I with all this? So, and then eventually you build those kids up to be people who support others. Like, I just want to be with someone who's a caring person, and I want to raise caring people. And that is, you date to find that personality. You date to find someone who is like that. They don't have to be completely like that, obviously. Like, you shouldn't be looking for 100% what you want, because the world is vast. And there's great people out there, even if they don't match perfectly what you want, they might have some things that you didn't realize would be great for you. There's that as well. That's what I think. That's what I think. There are people who they're okay with having a trophy wife or a trophy husband. I had friends in college where they're like, yeah, I'm becoming an engineer, but I'm totally fine being a trophy wife, or I'm becoming a chemist, but I'm totally fine if my wife makes more money and I just live at home being a dad. Like, there are different goals you can have in life. And I didn't mean to say those things like those are bad things. Like, if that's your goal, that's your goal, and there are people out there who will meet those goals. They exist. Everything exists. I totally believe that. The question is whether they're in your vicinity or not. In your city, that's the other thing about it. Sometimes you gotta move to find it. So yeah, I personally am looking for sweetness. I am looking for I don't want to say comfort. I'm looking for, I guess, partially comfort. I'm looking for support. I think that's really what it is. I want, but not just only I'm getting taken care of, but I take care of them. That's the thing that I find romantic is it's where it's even. I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage of a person or they're taking advantage of me. Because it feels like that for a lot of relationships when you hear them go down, when you hear them like divorces or just toxic relationships, it's usually just because one person just has something over the other one. And I don't really want that. I want some sort of parity. That's what I want. I want that. Will I find it? Who knows? I do feel like the clock is ticking. Now, we can all talk about like how of course, some people don't care about age. Some people don't care about looks. But I think they help. Being younger does help. Having some attractiveness to yourself does help. Not everyone cares about that, though. And also, what people care about is different to each person. Because, be honest with you, one girl I dated, she just really liked thick boys. She liked the dudes with the bellies. And so that worked out for me. She was a very attractive woman. Worked out for me. Unfortunately, crazy. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing I gotta say. Because if you say everyone's crazy, then you're the one who's crazy. No, I mean it. I mean it. It's an attraction I have. It's a bad attraction. Like, you got, like, girls who are attracted to bad boys, and guys attracted to, like, bad girls and stuff like that. I'm attracted to crazy, and that's not good. Being real with y'all. I am. It's not good. It's fun. It's just so fun. Crazy girls are fun. Crazy girls are just fun. That's just what it is. I got to get off of that. Where am I here? Where am I with these things? Anything else about the channel before I pull out? To pull off. Get out of this. Oh yeah. One more thing with the dating apps. When I get back to dating apps, it's just gonna say vaccinated, and that's it. Vaccinated ladies, and then I'll probably cut this. My hair is just too much of a mess. I need to actually put work into it to make it look good, because you could say subconsciously, someone with bad hair just tells you they're not really doing great. So yeah, I should do something with this hair, make it better, and not make it like this. Jeez. It's fun having long hair, it just takes longer to wash it. Like, I finally understand why ladies take forever in the shower. This takes a while to get through, it really do. And this is just this long. The ladies with, like, down to your back? Damn, that's a lot of hair to clean up. That's a lot of hair. Is there anything else with it? Oh, freaking A. Alright, Magic the Gathering. We came back to Magic the Gathering. That's the last thing. This is the ramblings of a madman at this point. I know I'm being crazy here. Magic the Gathering. We're back on Arena. The fact you can play it on your phone really helps, because I've been playing a lot on my phone. Building new decks, having fun with that. We're going to have a video where I open 99 packs, look at every card, see what I think of every card, and go from there. And I'm just going to build decks. It's going to be on the side channel. Every couple days there'll be a new video. And we just build decks, play them, do draft eventually when I get enough gold for it, and then do that. Eventually do a sealed when I get enough gems for it. And just keep doing that and have fun doing that. I think that's the plan. I'll probably spend maybe 100 or 150 every set if I'm having fun and I stick with it. Why am I doing Magic? Since I quit 2 years ago, I want to play a game where you win and lose almost evenly as an average player. Because I want to get better at being okay with losing. I want to get better at being okay with defeat. And I think Magic's a good way to do that. Not enough people learn how to handle defeat. We just like winning, and then once we start losing, we just delete the app, or we just stop playing whatever it is. And so I want to be okay with defeat, because if you're okay with defeat, then you can learn, and then you can get better. And so that is the plan there with Magic, and hopefully I can stick with it and do that. We will see. Sometimes BS happens, and you get really annoyed, and go on tilt. Okay, so that's everything. So side channel's gonna have some things, main channel's got some things. There's a bunch of indies on the side channel. The indies on the main channel, of course, are the recommendations with the one-shots. I am losing my mind as I'm going here. I am hoping this is entertaining. I think that's why I'm still doing it, instead of reeling it back, because I'm hoping you're like, damn, this guy's lost his mind. Or it just looks sloppy and bad. It's one or the other. I'm hoping for the good one. Nothing else besides all of that. Yeah, nothing else. There's still plenty of games that would be worth playing and LPing and things like that, but we're doing more special projects like the Amiibo tournaments and this Star Trek thing. And yeah, so there's like less videos on the channel going to be this year, but hopefully they're just more entertaining because of that. That right there is the vlog. I have fun. Hope you have fun watching. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks, and bye, and see you next time.